Let's have a look at buying of goods. We have three stakeholders. We have our suppliers, we have our business, which is us, and then we have our customers. Now, our business, buys goods from our supplier, and then we sell those goods to our customers. But we don't only buy goods with cash, we can also buy goods using our debit or credit card, with an EFT, or on credit. Now, when you hear the following words, bought goods, bought stock, or bought merchandise, you must immediately think of purchases, because purchases is buying goods or stock or merchandise for the intention of selling them back to our customers. Now let's have a look at an example of buying goods. On the 9th, bought goods and paid by debit card $6,400. Now we need to identify two accounts, and the two accounts we can identify, the one is purchases because we see the words bought goods, and the second one is bank because when we do a transaction that involves a debit card, that will be entered in our bank, and so therefore our bank will be in our cash book and the debit card's amount will be entered in the bank column. Now the business had made purchases before this transaction, and our business had a balance of 50,000 Namibian dollars in the bank, but now a purchase was made of 6,400 Namibian dollars. Therefore the bank's balance reduced, and now the new bank balance is $43,600. And our purchases had a balance of 12,000, but after the purchase was made with our debit card, our purchases increased to 18,400 Namibian dollars. So our bank decreased and our purchases increased. Now let's have a look at how this will affect our accounting equation. So now we need to identify our two accounts again. We have bank, which is an asset, and our asset decreased, therefore we will enter that on the credit side. And our second account that we have is purchases, and purchases is an expense, and our expense increased, and therefore we will enter that on the debit side. Now let's go and enter that transaction in our T accounts. What we now need to do is open our purchases account, and then we would credit our cash book with 6,400 for purchases, and we would enter that amount in the bank column, because when we credit our cash book we are paying money out. Then we would debit our purchases with 6,400 and our details will be bank, and that will complete our double entry process. Once again, take note of the descriptions. In the cash book you have purchases, and in the purchases account you have bank, because the 6,400 was entered in the bank column of the cash book.